Okay, let's look at problem number 1. I have 3 terms. Did you realize that that could be the sides of a triangle? And then after adding them together, you could set it equal to the perimeter. Look, negative 5x plus 2x plus 5 equals 17. Isn't that neat? Now, I need to combine my like terms. You notice that I have circled them. Question is, what is negative 5x plus 2x? Well, temporarily, let's just think about the integers, negative 5 and 2, positive 2. That means draw 5 negatives and add 2 positives. Now the negative and the plus sign cancel. This negative cancels that positive just as this positive cancels that negative. Same here. What do I have left? 3 negatives. So look at that. Negative 3. Now, of course, I'm talking about x's, so you do have to write negative 3x. But we were looking at the coefficient, the number in front of the variable. Now, we will finish solving this in just a moment. But before doing that, let's compare combining like terms. Here versus here. Now, do you notice how I have 4 expressions? Let me draw a 4-sided polygon. Now, we already know that that's illegal, right? So let's change the problem. Make that positive. Now, I'm not going to talk about that negative expression because if I have a negative answer, then this is okay. It's legal. All right? But that's enough changing. I just wanted you to see that I am really adding all of these sides. Some may disagree and say, miss, what about right there? Well, that is the same thing as plus a negative. So I really did add all the sides together. Now, let's combine those terms that are alike. You ready? Oh, look at that x term. You notice how I'm taking the sign in front of 8? Look at that. I'm taking the sign in front. Now, that was a huge minus sign. That's why in Algebra 1, a lot of the times you don't see us write plus a negative. We just leave it as a minus so that when we are combining like terms on the same side, we're not confused as to which sign to use. So it doesn't feel like we're leaving out our addition or subtraction signs or negatives. So 8, and of course we know not to leave out negatives, but you know where I'm going. Keep it minus. That way you don't have too many signs. It makes it difficult to decide what to do. Anyway, moving on. 8x minus 4x is what you're going to do. Not 8x plus 2. See, this plus sign belongs to that 2. Take the sign in front of the coefficient. So if I'm going to combine 8x and 4x, which has a minus sign in front of it, meaning if I cover up everything else, that's just negative 4. But if I put everything back and I read it, that is what? 8x minus 4x. And that gives us 4x. So now that's gone. What do you have left? 5 plus 2. Bring everything else down. Now let's compare. What happened? Can you see that? Hold on. What happened? They were on the same side. I did not have to jump over a term to figure out how or what the collection of those terms would be. Here, oh, I had to jump over that too, didn't I? To get to negative 4x. But when doing that, be careful. Don't take this symbol. Take the 1 in front of the 4. Okay, let's try one more. Maybe this one here. Ooh. Like term. Like term. So is that 6 plus 3 or 6 minus 3? Good. So we're going to write 3x. Now we have 10 plus 1. Awesome. Okay.